Deke.
Yes.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork.
Huh?
Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Thank you, Deke. Wait, what?
Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Them. Use them simultaneously. Will do. A friend indeed. I'll do all of those later.
Revelio.
Alright, Deke, where you at?
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
This Deke would like to be out? It's just, they gotta be Deke. They know. Look at this, Deke. Ooh, wow. Look at that loading time. Deke, what'd you do?
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Alright, I did, Incendio. Actually... Yeah, let this be Incendio, and then... Actually...
We have arrived.
Well, actually...
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Revelio. Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast and open it. The beast should go right in.
Oh, knapsack. What the heck? Oh, there you go.
Revelio.
You got one! You got too many!
Everything's all right now. Now, I'm only trying to help.
You're getting too many of them.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Alright, just don't be a deek.
Revelio.
Gear. What was I doing? Oh yeah.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Revelio.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'll look after you.
Alright, bird, you're mine too.
I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
Okay.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers
Oz?
want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
So I'm gonna change my gear real quick. I don't want that. Nope. 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 I'll go with that.
Revelio. Revelio.
Goblin elm you pilfered. I want that back now.
Did I have to use simultaneously? Use an invisibility potion. Wait. No. Use invisibility potion. Thundy brew.
They come after me, don't they? And graves. You can feed a beast, or it can
One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper before I took him for everything he had. Surprising how many nibblers you can find down there. I do have a knack. Just because I'm
None of us are intimidated by your rat. You can feed a beast, or it can
Revelio.
feed you. I prefer the latter. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Can't figure out why they... In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. One in heard something. Someone's going to regret.
Come on over there.
Back in it. You're the little sod that saved.
Thought you had me there. Glacius, that was a mistake. Incendio! Oh, forever. Confringo!
Arresto Memento.
They say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me. Ah.
Arresto Memento. Glacius.
I shall get that goblin helm back. Hopefully from your corpse.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio.
Did I do everything? Use a thunder brew. Right.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
Why
It
do I look
is.
scary?
Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
All right, Deke. Deke.
Revelio.
Let's go.
Revelio.
It's a moon cat. Huh?
Revelio. Revelio.
Deke. I haven't.
Deke. What am I meant to be doing again?
You should try to find a moon calf, since they only...
Oh, they come out at night, huh? All right. Yes. Oh, I want the purple one.
Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio.
Where's the purple one? There.
Levioso.
Sorry, you're a different colored one.
Professor Howard will never believe. Revelio.
Now I should get a yellow one.
Leviosa. Everything's all right now.
You're good. You know what? I'll just get you too. You should have stayed away. Ah, you're lucky, wee man. You're lucky.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Just capture. Release all of these naps.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Yep.
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
Whoa.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
Yeah, nice help, Deke.
Meet you inside when you're ready.
Yeah, let me get my potions real quick.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What?
Nah, never mind.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to
Wow.
be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Yeah, sure. Oh, thank goodness. I like your color.
Oh!
I'm glad I chose that color.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Whoops, I'm sorry. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean... I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Finally. Okay, that looks wrong, but it's fine. You get moonstone here too? Dang. Wow, man. Ah, so cool. Conjure. Where's the loom? Yo, D.
Revelio.
Oh, conjure. Loom. I need a good space. go to Hogsmeade. Get rid of some stuff.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
No one here. Ah, number 30. Okay,
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
of course. Oh no, purchase the budge.
I suspect you have a sharp eye.
Revelio.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Got you already. Now there are no locks. Oh no, come on. Yes.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Level 2. Locked. Alright. Level 2. Level 2. Oh my god.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracrawl feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracrawl feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracrawls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that
Course.
with some of these prospective owners.
Of
Now,
course.
why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
Sure.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Oh my god, I'm a...
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Sure.
Revelio.
Ah, there.
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Time to go back to... Let's go back to my clothing. Really? I got two hit? Huh? Oh, 24. Gotta do it. Fine. Base. See, no. Ah. Which of these do I... 20, 22, 23, 23. Here are these gloves. Switch it to this. 166. Black rivet outline dueling gloves. Oh.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only
Any
enhance
type.
clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
I need some... And... Sure, list several of blah blah blah. Alright, next quest. Use a thunder brew. Oh, let's go visit. Let's go visit. Yep. Oh my god, gotta visit Professor Garlic.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Coming, my love. I mean, Professor Garlic. Wait, can I? Whatever.
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Awesome.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Damn, Professor Garlic.
Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Of course. Which one is it?
Revelio. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Confringo.
Come on. Professor, anything?
Revelio.
Actually, I'll do all these later. Oh, the broom shop, right. Did complete some stuff, so nice. 14 more quests, huh? Top of the class.
Revelio.
Bye, Professor. Guess I'll do these. Before I do that, let's go to Hogsmeade. So whatever I don't need. And then I'll do the rest later.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I had a terrible curse when I can't.
You're back!
Revelio.
See you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see
Revelio.
you again.
Yeah, for sure. Another one?
Lumos.
Oh, that. Near the tree. That was easy. I swear I found that already, but whatever.
Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Descendo. Compulso. Revelio.
Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
There you go. Level 24. It was this, no? Incendio.
Revelio.
What am I doing? Here. Nope. Oh. Haha.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
What? Where? What? Where? Where's...
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young...
Oh, right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. What's that?
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
What happened?
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing two snidgets with one stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. You've convinced me.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular.
Revelio.
I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans.
Yeah,
I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Of course.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.